Hey, this is the correct scene. And this is Doomsday Deponia. Or Deponia Doomsday. Yeah, it's Deponia Doomsday. Even though it says keep off Deponia. I always found it weird that they didn't put the title of the game on the title screen. But yeah, this is the final Deponia game. And I will never be seeing this ever again. They do have an offshoot game. I think it's like an RTS. Can't remember. I know they have an offshoot of the Deponia world. I don't know if I'm interested enough to play it. I'm excited to put this behind me. A new game? Yes.
The end was never our creation. It was there all this time. All we did was tempt it. The same way a surfer tempts fate. Or tempts a shark by trying to outswim it. A for effort. We crafted spears against beasts, built walls against spears, ladders against walls, and towers against ladders. After that, we built boats, ramparts, chimneys, shaving foam pie catapults, and when all our trash threatened to swallow even our highest spires, we built a spaceship.
Could have used a seizure warning.
Powered by nothing less than the destruction of our own planet. The preparations took decades. What was meant to be an ark became a home. My home. Elysium. None of us ever thought there were thousands of clueless survivors down in that trash. Our bastion of hope became a herald of doom for Deponia. Fortunately, the tables turned. One of those clueless people foiled the plan. He saved Deponia and all who were left behind. And he saved me by falling for me. Literally, the end. Oh! Oh, you don't like this ending? Still hoping for something more upbeat? Well, it's like I said. Endings and sharks. Don't tempt them. Though, I gotta admit, even after all this time, I keep asking myself, if I was able to turn back time, what would I change? What would be the better ending? Or do I just want it to never end?
I was expecting a crazier intro for animation. I mean, it was really cool. It was,
This place was pure hell.
where
Who am I kidding? Where was it these days?
it was a highly talented
I had to
intro,
leave
but
old Jeremiah behind. His own damn fault. I have to give it to him. He was as fast as they came at changing the tire. But he was too damn slow at getting me a slushie. At least we shook those ravening few logs. I had to hurry.
oh my god, the audio levels in this game seem really off, where it's like really low, but then not that was high or anything, but I noticed that my freaking OBS peaked at red for that howl. I'm not sure how that came off to you guys. Hope it wasn't too jarring.
Even the box with the emergency blowtorch was frozen shut. Pretty damn ironic.
Am I the main character, Rufus? Because I sound like the big dude that I turned into a freaking pubescent child and made completely sick, and then brought him back to his former self. It's probably Rufus just doing a silly voice.
The Edward Snowman was no beauty, but it was all I had left.
But at the same time, I'm pretty sure we were what? I don't know if we had made it to Deponia. Fuck man, I really wish I remember what the end of that last game was. I know we were almost on our way. I was transporting to the final destination that goes to there. We were in a big giant ship, but I made sure to blow up everything so that they couldn't do the final journey. Can't remember if it ended with the classic falling to their death like every other fucking ending.
The Edward Snowman was no beauty, but it was was all I had left.
Yeah, this is the big guy then. Things, well, no, because he didn't own a truck either. This is some dude we haven't played with before then. The Edward Snowman? Are we a dude named Edward? Alright, well. Didn't expect the game to go right into game. I think part 3 had like a huge, bigger intro, way bigger intro. But then again, you have to get that past the tutorial part. Not the tutorial part, the first section of the apartment. Maybe there is a big intro cartoon still coming. And I'm expecting after like 3 games, they got the budget to do even more animations. Although 2 and 3 definitely suffice with the amount that they put in. This is an interesting intro. I have not played the R-rated point-and-click game Scheming. Never heard of it. Sorry, I don't... just in case it needs reminding or people that don't know. I don't talk during cutscenes. I feel bad when people leave messages during cutscenes. Especially when people raid and I'm stuck in a cutscene and I want to say hi raiders. I feel bad, but I tried my best not to talk during cutscenes. Hey, our first item.
Fulock yellow.
Ugh.
Definitely not my favorite color.
More like puke yellow. Yes, let's just put that puke in our chest.
Nothing. The Organon had sealed the door to the blast tower.
Okay, so this
As
is the
if to
blast
say,
tower.
if anyone is going to blow this planet to hell, then it's going to be us.
This is
What
the
a
last
joke.
place we were in. I don't know why the audio seems so low.
Some punk had sprayed no hope on the blast tower door. Huh. Tell me something I don't know. Some
No.
punk, huh?
Okay. Do we have any? Oh, what's that?
The lighter was more than just a sentimental souvenir. It also started fires.
Well, I did not know I had a fucking lighter on me.
I toyed with the idea of just burning through the door. But sometimes I also toyed with the idea of melting my feet in folic acid. Jeremiah used to call it anemic delirium.
Wait, why is my character not on screen? Okay, there we go. That's why I watch, because we get to know the story. Most people will talk over the cutscene and we will miss the story. I'm surprised you've been interested in the story at all. I don't know who actually pays attention. Oh, there's a
I
boat.
toyed with the idea of just...
Hold on, hold on. I didn't know there was a boat.
The Organon had sealed the door.
Okay, you're just saying the same thing.
So,
Can I touch it? No? No? Okay, so now that I know I have a lighter, I'm just gonna... Wait. Can I combine the lighter with the spray paint? Or... Yes, I can. Fuck yeah. Blowtorch, baby. Classic 80s trope. Well, classic movie trope, really. They haven't not stopped fucking using that goddamn trope. Oh, look, a spray can. Oh, I'm being attacked. Lighter. I got no complaints. So now I can just burn everything. Alright, so we are. I don't know how that's gonna help a lot.
much as I love my homemade flamethrower, it was useless against the bolt.
You know, he's actually starting to sound like Snake.
Already broken, just like everything else.
And then he doesn't. Alright, we're gonna go back to our truck now that we got spray paint. And obviously we're gonna burn this frozen fucking latch of sorts. Although the animations do look... I don't know. Looks like there's a little bit more, not more frames, but more dynamicness in the animation.
Snowman, it was
A lot more moving pieces. Didn't look stale, his animation. Actually looks really well designed. Like the keyframes are a lot more dynamic. And we got ourselves a fucking... Wait. I made an improvised flamethrower to get a blowtorch. Which is, in a sense, a flamethrower. Well, no, I guess the blowtorch is a lot smaller. It's for intricate, like, cutting as well. Either soldering or cutting, one or the other. But alright. I guess that's what we're gonna use to break up the bolt. Batman mixed with Snake, yeah, yeah. Do you like that? The way he jumped off? There was a lot of animation going into that. I like it. It'd be cool to see an actual, like, fucking... Well, it is full frame. I'm trying to, like, figure out what frame per second this is. It looks... Almost looks 24, but I think it's more around 12 to 16 frames per second. It's not like Cuphead level of frames per second. We got the complex to play soon. It was free, but it's a live action video game. Live action video game? I'm confused. Are you playing with real humans? Is it a pre-rendered video that you play? Or live action as in kind of like Cyberpunk? Or actually, you can actually be there.
Saw through it, but I got this far and I was going to finish it to the end.
There really... I'm just gonna do this to see if there's anything else to touch. No, there really is nothing else to touch other than this. Oh, there it is. Cool. You have to hold it down. I like that. I don't remember ever seeing something like that before. Maybe we should look behind us first. I actually have to hold it until the... Oh, I don't like that.
It was easier to cut through the seal than I thought. I almost wished it had taken longer. Now the way was clear.
I always enjoy these close-ups as well. Like, artistically, I really like Deponia. Story-wise, it's not bad. Writing-wise, it's a fucking mixed bag. What the fuck is this? Okay, so we got new mechanics. Oh shit. Though comedically, I do enjoy it. It had good comedy. Do I have to... What the hell? I just saw something. Why am I still on the ground? Well, there's no death in this game, so I guess I don't have anything to worry about. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize there was a claw on my foot. So weird, alright. It's definitely a change up in the formula already, I'm liking it. Wait, I have to keep hitting it? It's just going on its own. I don't... Oh, okay, they do want me to keep hitting it. I'm so confused. Oh, I'm probably supposed to hit the latch as soon as it goes, right? Right? Like, put the pull right there. Bam! I know how to play point and clicks. Ah, yeah.
If you punched the icy breath from my chest, you could see everything from up here. The destruction, the hopelessness, and the button that would simultaneously release the bomb clamps in countless blast towers all over Deponia.
Okay, so you're talking about like FMV games. Like Night Trap. Or the ones I played, fucking Telling Lies, Her Story.
The door would hold them off.
Something like that?
Chill ran down my spine when I saw the bomb. Now they just snow in my eye.
What?
Chill ran down. Now they just snow. Chill ran down. Now they just snow in my hut.
Okay. I guess we're gonna push the big red button.
Yeah.
How can we resist?
Guess that's it. The end of the
frog in my throat. The end of the road for me.
Wait, what? Is this old fucking Rufus?
Typical. Even Armageddon is rusted over. Just you wait.
Climb onto the bomb. Sure, why not? What are these new beasts? How come we never known of them in the previous games? I don't think that's working, Rufus. But I don't think there's... Kick him. Can I kick the feet?
Forget it.
I need to do... Can't go into my items. Can't touch his feet. Maybe I have to do like one after the other, yeah. Oh shit, it really is Doomsday Deponia. What the fuck? But that's not how the story ended. Interesting. Time travel. No, don't throw in time traveling.
You old amorotic pinhead, act like the thing is not dead and didn't run into a brick wall and full tilt already. Let me help you fill that gap in memory. Living in the waste wasn't to your taste, but soon you will gaze truth straight in the face. All rivers run eventually to the sea. At this stage, it's evident there will be no happy end. Suck it up, princess, no one cares for your tears. It's over and I've no damns to give for second thoughts that you're stuck with. Looking for loopholes and wondering what if.
God damn it, I missed this whole speech because my cat won't stop meowing. What the heck? I missed the fucking filler. Fucking Tom. Alright, well, we're back to the OG. I mean, technically, half the world is a clone of me, I think. If I understand things correctly.
What a nightmare. I was old and had a mustache.
Oh, it was
All
a dream.
my friends were dead, and Elysium had fallen from the sky. Also, I blew Deponia up. Talk about sick. I mean, a mustache? Really? Luckily, everything's the way it was
Music
before.
seems like it's way louder than his voice.
I can hardly wait to tell my sweet Tony about it.
Sweet Tony about it? How far back did we go? What? Tony? No, that's not our girl. Still sounds loud as hell.
I used that to build my
Couldn't he
rocket
hear him better?
harpoon. Or, wait, that was only in my dream, right? Man, this is confusing.
I need to go back on screen. Are we gonna... Is there a reason why we did that? No?
The fire's gone out. No wonder I was dreaming about nuclear winter.
Bubble wrap. Fuck yeah.
Don't look, otherwise it'll keep me from working for days. Again. Bubble wrap from the post office. What was I gonna do with it again? Whatever. I'll just leave it here until I remember what I wanted it for.
You sons of a bitch. You pop that goddamn bubble wrap. You pop it. Don't show me glorious bubble wrap and don't let me pop it. It doesn't look like there's much we can do in this room. We're gonna have to leave. So where the hell are we? And how did we get here?
Sweet! The balloon filled with gas while I slept. Now, all I have to do is adjust the flame, and then it's to Elysium and beyond! Tony won't believe her eyes.
Why does he keep talking about Tony?
I better get her crystal glasses back. Not that anything would happen to them.
I forgot the name of the other girl. The one that we're actually trying to go after.
That stuff is just for looks. The last thing I need on my balloon is ballast. True. The last thing I need on my balloon is ballast.
What the hell did we just get? Chunk?
That
Really?
stuff is just for look. The last thing I...
You're saying the same thing over and over. Alright. I guess we're not going to touch this yet, right?
To Elysium!
Wait. But,
Huh? What now?
okay. Still a whole area to
Oh,
explore.
damn! The stove is still out. How
Uh-huh.
stupid of me.
That's the main thing. We need to get fire for the stove so
And
we
I
can
wanted
take
to
off.
take Tony with me, too.
Keep saying that. They really keep fucking, heavily referring to Tony a lot for some reason. Has he lost his memory? Or is he just one of the clones? I mean, I could be playing as any of the clones, quite frankly. I have to do something with this rope?
No, I've been practicing the last. The next time I throw out a loop, then it'll be to catch something.
What do I do with this? Oh, why would I put on
No,
the throttle?
I've been
That makes no
next
sense. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I find something to
These cryptic
lasso.
signs have been becoming more and more common lately, and for some reason, they always seem to crop up around me.
Okay. Subtle humor.
If Tony didn't want her glasses broken, then why did she pile them up like that?
Well, I guess we're gonna
Time
break
to
one.
get to work.
This guy's an
No,
asshole.
stop!
Oh wow, he stopped himself.
This seems vaguely familiar somehow. That's exactly the way things happened in my dream. I had forgotten the bubble wrap, and that's when everything went to pieces. Tony was so angry that we broke up. And then I uncovered an Organon conspiracy and started a revolution? Well, note to self, stay away from sampling the adhesives before bed.
So if I get this right, this is actually before part 1 right now. We're currently at the events of what led up to part 1. That's pretty interesting if that's what's going on. That is really cool. See how we got to the point where Tony had broken up with us for the final and 5th time or something like that. Alright, so let's go get that bubble wrap that you said you didn't need. Now have to close the door. We're going back out. Now he picks it up. Weird. I don't know how I feel about puzzles like that, where it's like, you see the object, you want to grab the object, but the game's like, no, you have to do story first, then we can give you the object. There's like no real physical limitations in order to get the object. It's just story one. Not sure I feel like about that as a puzzle.
These visions aren't all bad. I should become a prophet. Nina, Nina, let me through. I'm a prophet. Huh?
Oh,
Hey, stop! You can't park here.
I'm gonna get blamed for that anyways, aren't I?
Oh boy, somehow my vision missed this.
As he's saying, he's been dreaming the whole entire game series? Is that what's happening? He's been dreaming all 3 games? That's a fucking big dream. Green stuff looks up like 7-Up. Alright. I don't know what 7-Up you've been drinking.
Hey you.
But that
Hello?
shit is toxic.
You can't
are
park
right.
here.
Stick with Sprite. Fuck 7-Up, stick with Sprite. That's
Hey
it.
you. Hello? You can't park here.
There's like no one in the thing. Are we not gonna? Okay, we can. We can either go up or we can go talk to the parking offender. Lime soda. I think that's green. Never had lime soda. Same thing, no? 7-Up, Sprite. They're limes and lemons.
Hey, you there. Is this your pile of junk?
Please keep away from it. And from me too, for that matter. I'm not even meant to be here.
Oh yeah? Well, I couldn't agree more. But since you're here...
Hey, Millennial, what's going on? Who are you anyway?
Who are you anyway?
My name is irrelevant. Just ignore me.
I'd love to, Mr. Irrelevant.
Strictly speaking, I'm actually not meant to be talking to you, at least as long as it isn't quite clear whether or not we belong in the same universe.
Signs are kind of pointing toward no.
Even minor contact is to be avoided at all costs. Do you understand? No contact.
I like barely hear these guys, man. The audio, I don't get after freaking 4 games. The audio level is still like, seems so unbalanced. Always constantly adjusting the audio with this game. Drives me crazy. What are you doing here?
What are you doing there anyway?
You don't want to know that, believe me.
Totally.
Then stop asking me questions. No contact. It's essential.
What have you done?
I'm not allowed to talk about that. It's... 1 minute. What did I just do?
You destroyed my girlfriend's glasses when you parked.
Heavens to Betsy! Do you know what that means? I have possibly triggered a catastrophe of apocalyptic proportions!
Yeah, but she usually calms down after a couple of days.
You misunderstand me. I'm talking about ash rain, magma flows, perpetual darkness.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You've met Tony. Got it. But that doesn't make those glasses whole again.
You're right. I must do something.
After all, you're the one who ruined them.
Let me think.
Think faster.
There's one possibility, but it would be very dangerous.
Yikes! You don't mean...
Yes, there's no choice.
Don't be a fool! There must be another solution.
If there is, I can't think of it. I fear my decision is final. I will
No!
turn back time.
No!
It is a time game.
You...
What? No.
What? Oh, I thought you wanted to apologize.
Wonder
But
if it's
your
gonna-
suggestion sounds better. Good thinking. Bravo.
Perhaps you didn't understand me correctly. I said that I'm going to travel back in time.
Yep, go ahead. Super plan.
But you aren't surprised at all? You must have a million questions, surely.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I had a list of questions. Okay, they're all back again. What is it with time traveling and the color purple that are synonymous with each other? Because like what is it? The Metroid Prime game that's coming out, Metroid Prime 4. It's about traveling back in time, and they have this big purple glow that happens. This game, the same thing in the beginning, a big purple glow. I didn't know there was a theme, a color theme for time traveling that resulted in purple glows. Let's ask the same questions again.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is McChronicle. I work at Junk Trade University in
Could be
Port
just a
Arrested.
coincidence, but
You're
yeah.
a professor?
It's interesting
Of
to see that
what?
twice already.
Stupid hats?
My area of expertise is temporal physics. I'm researching anomalies in the fourth axis of space-time.
Really? Then you can probably answer a time-related question for me.
Very possibly.
When, dear Mr. McComicon?
Yes? When?
When did I
McComicon?
ask you for your life story?
When did I ask you for your life story? Jesus Christ. What's the square root of ocean?
What's the square root of 237169?
487. But I actually meant another sort of question.
One where the solution isn't so obvious, I know.
So what happened to no
What
contact?
happened to no contact?
Well, it's a bit late for that now.
Number one
The
rule of time
unspeakable has
travel.
occurred, but we can make it unoccur if we follow my plan.
Bring rubber boots back into fashion?
Nonsense. I mean... turn back time.
That's how we're gonna solve all the fucking story in this game. That would be a cheap cop-out. If the number one solution to saving Deponia is just, we're just gonna travel back in time and rewrite everything. Give me a second, my cat is fucking going off the rails. I can't fucking concentrate or anything.
What are you doing there anyway?
I'm looking for time anomalies.
Well, you found one. I don't want to brag, but I'm almost a singularity myself.
My display begs to differ.
Naturally.
I'm talking about a time split. That's
was muted.
serious. It's like a split end. In time.
Well, my hair is healthy and vigorous.
The quantum foam is almost boiling. Something terrible has happened, and it might repeat itself in perpetuity.
You sound like my girlfriend, Tony.
If there was a strange silence and pause, it's because I had to kick my cat out and I forgot to unmute myself.
Well, what do you mean, turn back time?
As I said, I have invented a device which can avoid accidents after they've happened. It saves an image of the space-time before our reverse park.
You invented a time machine and used it as a parking assistant? You, Macrona Crispies, are a four-dimensional wuss.
Actually, I really shouldn't be using it. Just imagine if this technology were to get into irresponsible hands.
Like mine.
Yes, that would be bad. Where do I turn this thing on?
I should never have come here.
A mistake easy to correct. By my turning this crank here?
No! Wait!
Nina, let me through! I'm a prophet! Huh? What's this little itch on my fontanelle? Could it be the synaptic sensation of my remembering things that haven't happened yet?
Yoo-hoo! Mr. Rufus!
Huh? What? Wait a minute. I know you. You're Mr. Macromnicle.
Macronicle! But that means you remember?
You bet I remember. You're the one who ran over the glasses.
Astounding.
Not half as astounding as your lousy face furniture, but while we're on the topic of astounding, how the hell is all this possible?
Let's talk about that in a minute. Could you help me to park first, please? I don't want a repeat performance of that little episode just now.
Not just now. You mean soon?
No, it would have been just now, right now.
Oh, great. This could turn out to be another one of those days.
You ready?
Sure, what the hell? Hit it!
Okay. But
Come on. Come
No.
on.
he's not doing anything at all right now.
Come on. Come on. Ha! What? Didn't I just see an elephant? Something strange is going on here.
Oh, no, stop. Tell him to stop. Stop.
Huh? What? Oh no, not again!
I'm definitely intrigued by this intro, that's for sure. There's a lot of weird random shit happening. I'm thinking, like, if we're in the past before everything gets started, what good is a time device unless we're going into the future, which is going to be completely distorting the story. I mean, ever since part 3, the story has really been off the rails, so I wouldn't be surprised by anything that happens at this point. Could still go this way before going to this way. But I like to clear areas off first before going to new areas.
Well, did it work?
No, you ran over the glasses again.
Well, why didn't you shout stop?
I was distracted. Apropos, you didn't happen to see a pink elephant,
That is
did
on
you?
par for
Have you been
Rufus.
drinking?
Strictly speaking, lots, yes. But it doesn't mix with my medication.
So it would appear.
Yes, my reflexes are way below standard. Otherwise, the elephant would never have gotten away from me. Now, where's the stupid thing hiding?
Okay, so now we're on the hunt for the fucking elephant. Alright, cool. Can't talk to
Wonder
McCormick
what
anymore?
he's thinking about. Perhaps if time is running out. Hey, Mac, world come to an end yet?
I fear so.
Mac
I'll
Macron?
only be
Chronic
sure when
or
it happens
something?
again.
Where he goes, destruction follows. And caught any temporal anomalies?
And? Caught any temporal anomalies yet?
That's not how it works.
Maybe you're holding the fishing rod the wrong way round.
It's not a fishing rod. It's a device with which you can measure quantum superimpositions.
And then you wonder when no one takes the bait?
There's a pink elephant running around here that keeps bothering
There's
me.
a pink elephant running around here that keeps bothering me when I'm guiding you back.
A pink elephant? That's highly unsettling.
It could be the vanguard of a pink stampede.
I guess I can start that scene
Or
again.
the time reset is having a detrimental effect on your central nervous system.
No, impossible. I injected hot lead into my nervous system to double my imagination.
I can't imagine how that would work.
Well, I can. I need to get rid of that pink elephant right away.
Perhaps you should visit a doctor.
No, I can't expect any help from Dr. Gizmo. I'm banned from his clinic because I sometimes snack on expired drugs from his trash can.
Okay.
Do you think my dream might also be a temporal anomaly?
Possible. What was it about?
I saved an Elysian from the Organon, and together we...
Well, spare me the details, please. I'm sure that it was only a dream. and a rather common one at that.
Time travel is a common dream? Or the end of the world being blown up? I do not want to turn back time up again, so these are the two main things I gotta do. Gotta get rid of this elephant, and then turn back time. But if I get rid of the elephant in this time, he's still gonna be there in the past. No? Technically?
I need to get rid of that.
Perhaps you should visit.
No, I'm back. See you soon.
Unless I have to do
Neither
something
can be
in the
ruled out.
past, but I'm definitely gonna need to stock up on some items and information in the present before going back to the past, and then it's the only place I can assume I can stop this elephant, because it wouldn't make sense to stop the elephant now and then go back, because then the elephant would have just resetted where he was. Unless I take the elephant with me. We'll see what the game
A
decides.
machine that does nothing. No wonder it landed in the garbage.
He's only holding it like a fishing rod, alright? Quite frankly, I'm getting more Ghostbuster vibes because of the giant pack on his back. But then again, I just realized he's wearing a tinfoil fucking hat. Alright. It's just crazy. Oh, I can turn the crank whenever I want? The chrono car?
I hope his problems with reverse gear are limited to spatial dimensions.
Alright, let's see if I can touch this. I'm gonna touch you, bot. Don't get erotic on me, please. Alright, the bot's not saying anything. Oh! Turn it, put it back, put it away. I don't want to see that shit.
Huh. What we need here is a suitable container.
My game has one achievement, so it says animal beat up a mentality. Disabled animal. What the fuck is this game I bought? What the fuck is this game you bought? My game messed up on achievements. One says make an animal beat up a mentally disabled animal. Interesting. Alright, so we have to fuck with this contraption.
A compartment for paramechanical components. Power inverters, strengtheners.
Yep, I had a
that kind
feeling
of thing.
power inverters would fit in here.
A compartment for paramechanical components. Power inverters, strengtheners, that kind of thing.
Huh. Thought the power inverter would be a bigger tool for puzzling, since they came up with this fun idea that anything you put it into reverses what it does. But I think they only use it for like maybe 3 or 4 puzzles throughout the whole game. I can remember. I need converters. I don't have anything on me, right? I have junk. I have bubble wrap.
Don't look, otherwise it'll keep me from working for days. Again.
See, that makes sense. Put bubble wrap on the ground so that when the truck starts going over it, he'll definitely hear it. He doesn't need me to stop it. They just toss junk in here.
Only paramechanical components. Power
Okay,
inverters.
I get it. I get it. Can I wrench it?
Only power.
Can I wrench this?
Huh.
Can I wrench this? No, apparently.
No.
Alright, thank you for letting me know. This one has a 3-color code, and that makes me wonder if that's something I have to pay attention to later. Alright, let's try to steal the car.
I hope his problems with Do we want to turn back time?
I don't know. It seems less and less. Are you sure you're well prepared this time? You realize everything that you've done since the accident will be reversed.
Interesting. Everything you've done since the accident, is that an actual game warning or just a joke? Alright,
Right. I
That's-
hate repeating.
let's explore everything, I guess. I didn't like that warning. Then chills down my spine. Do it again? No.
What? Burnett has already closed up? Aw.
Hey,
I
Tank.
wanted emergency flares in case my highly flammable gas balloon catches fire. I don't put junk on Burnett's in return. He puts sedatives in Tony's mother's food before she comes to visit us.
Jeez. That got dark quick.
Oh, never again. You hear that, Tuck? Never ever again.
Tuck, you say?
Oh, who am I kidding? Everything comes back eventually.
Nah, I don't think Schedule 1 will ever be as good as the real thing. If I want to play with drugs, Tank, I'll just go and buy some. No, I've seen it. It looks pretty funny. I like the idea of combining different drugs to see different effects. I think I got more joy out of watching it.
Hi, buddy.
You can always rely on Tuck to stagger through the
crack.
village after closing time. Hi, Tuck.
Actually, my current crack right
And a
now is
lovely
the
day to
game
you,
called
too.
Blueprints. I don't know if you've heard. I mean, it's been talked about quite a bit. It's the hot topic for gaming at the moment, especially for indies. But yeah, there's a game called Blueprints. That's been my crack recently. I gotta get back to that. It's a great fucking roguelite puzzle game. If Myst was a roguelite, I guess, was the best description I've heard. So that last Nat's piss was a little off, wasn't it?
So that last gnat's piss was a little off. was
Nat's
it?
piss.
It's always the last dregs of Nat's piss that are the worst.
Well, maybe you just don't know when it's time to stop.
Do you know then?
Ha! I always thought it was when you feel things couldn't get any better.
Yeah. Good luck with that, buddy. The pitcher goes up to the mouth until one buckles. Believe me, it's always the last bottle of Nat's piss that finishes you off.
You should stop drinking.
Stopping is not the problem. It's the starting again that I can't seem to stop.
Yeah, I feel that. It's the starting again that seems to be the problem. I like how they gave him a really fucking red nose. I didn't realize, like, alcoholism can eventually burst the blood cells in your face, creating the big red nose, until I went to Portugal. And it's like the small little fisherman town that my parents are from. When you go to the bar, there's a couple of people, you'll see their noses are red and brazen. And I was like, I always wondered about that, and I don't know how, but I learned through that yeah, alcoholism, when you drink enough alcohol, it'll burst the blood cells, the tiny blood cells in your face, and make it kind of permanent. And so if you ever see someone with a really bright red nose, almost similar to like that, or maybe a little bit more purple, there's a good chance that they were an alcoholic. I like that accuracy on this guy's face.
What day is it today?
And there's me thinking that I was drunk. Can't you hear the music? It is, of course, Barbecue Thursday.
Barbecue Thursday? Which year?
Everything okay with you, Rufus?
So. I had the strangest dream. I met an Elysian, and the two of us saved Deponia, just to ultimately blow it up myself.
So he really did
But
dream
Barbecue
everything.
Thursday in Kuvak. That would mean none of that ever happened. The floating black market. Bozo, Doc, that just can't be true. My fans are gonna freak if they find out that my adventures never happened.
Huh? What fans?
Oh shit, what fans?
Ah!
I don't know, it means you're cold, I guess? Pink nose? I mean, if it goes away, it's probably just cold.
Do you know where I can find Tony?
She's in Lonzo's bar. Unbelievable that she managed to beat me at Down in One.
At Lonzo's? That means I have to go through the entire idiot parade.
You got a Barbecue Thursday hangover, too? I understand completely. Luckily, one doesn't get asked to square dance with 6 stuck to one's face.
Where can I
Where
find
can I
Tony?
fi-
She's in
Alonzo's
Lonzo,
bar.
yeah,
Okay, I
I
have to
forgot.
talk to all the idiots.
and with no alcohol use whatsoever. Respect.
Alright.
Do you know anything about visions?
Why would he know?
Mean stuff like pink elephants? I always thought that was a bit of a dumb cliche. But there really is one of those about the place today.
Yeah, anyone can do pink elephants. I saw the future.
Nice for you.
Not even close. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh, you're probably right. I'm dreading tomorrow morning, too.
Okay. I have to prevent my vision of the future becoming reality. I saw the pink elephant
I saw
too.
the pink elephant, too.
Really?
Yep, a real pain in the butt. It keeps distracting me every time I try to save Tony's glasses.
That means that I'm not a complete idiot after all.
Look, I wouldn't be jumping to any hasty conclusions if I were you.
Will you help me scare off the pink elephant?
Will you help me scare the pink elephant off?
It's gone already.
I don't mean now, but...
You want me to help you chase away an elephant from your past? Been there, done that, got the medal. I got exactly the same problem with my wife, Trudy. My strategy? Drink to forget.
Well,
Trudy.
completely wrong. The trick, in fact, is to remember when time repeats itself.
Huh? How am I meant to remember something that hasn't even happened yet?
Easy. You just have to, yeah, so, how does that actually work? I should probably ask McChronicle about that.
You do that.
I'll find a way to make you remember.
I'll find a...
Uh-huh.
I should probably ask
Yeah,
Mc...
okay. I got new questions for McCormick, I guess.
I have to prevent my vision of the future from becoming reality.
Professional advice, loads of alcohol. Reliably helps against even the most stubborn of futures.
Alright, that's it.
Stay vertical.
Draw me a sketch.
Is that an insult? What the hell? Stay vertical, draw me a sketch? I don't know if I... That was a fucking vampire platypus. I see they're back in this too. Alright, so that's new place. That's where we came from. That's to the cabin. Okay, I think I know where I am now. So if I go through this way, I'm gonna be at the top of the hill, right? Yep, top of the hill. Alright, so now I know where that is. It doesn't look like there's too much to look at left. Too many areas to check out. Hey, Nightflow. What's going on? How you doing, buddy? Oh shit, look at that band.
Everyone in position, and then, just as we practiced, I don't want to see any naked flames near Rufus. May Tetanus be with us.
This scene right here gives me big off Monkey Island vibes. Except it was a circus crew, and they didn't work for the circus anymore. Enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna enjoy the next day as I did the last day. The weekend doesn't exist for me until there's an actual job that gives me a weekend off. Until then, it is simply another day. But I appreciate the good sentiment. I hope you're happy it's Friday. You doing anything special for your weekend? There's a fucking muzzle loader.
Aw, sick! A muzzle loader!
That's what
Maybe
I'm
this
saying.
will turn out to be my favorite Deponia adventure after all.
Maybe they'll finally convince me that this is a great series.
Hello, stranger. New in town?
But Rufus, I attend the Barbecue Thursday Festival every year.
Oh, yeah. Right. And your name is...
Zune, current grill champion from Sierra Benzoli.
Sierra Benzoli? Well, I always thought that place only had 3 inhabitants.
Which doesn't mean that the title wasn't hotly contested. Fuego and Petro are also very skilled in handling methylated spirits. Shame that they weren't able to compete this year.
Let me guess. An accident at work?
Let's just say they should have made the shish kebabs with much more shish and a lot less kebab.
Okay. I actually just wanted to look more at the muzzle, but since we're stuck in conversation...
Do you know how to catch an elephant?
Of course. Why do you think I've got an elephant gun back there?
I thought it was to show off.
That too, but elephant hunting is a great tradition for us. It goes back to the days when Hanagal and Hunagus both got the idea of riding over the Amalgalps,
I thought they were only looking for fillings for tusks.
which probably didn't make the meeting of their armies any less bloody. As you probably know, there's nothing more dangerous than an elephant with a toothache.
I have no idea what the hell they're talking about right now. You have kids, Nightflow? You're more adult than I am. Ooh, you're gonna be doing... Okay, you're gonna be doing some Easter egg hunting, I see. I do not. Oh, with kids. Sibling kids? Nephews? Nieces? Grandkids? Someone else's kids you stole? Alright, my sister does. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.
There's an elephant in the area.
I'll only believe that when I see it.
Well, he's very good at hiding.
Not exactly typical for an elephant. You sure that you don't mean a wombat or a groundhog?
Yeah, I think I would know the difference.
Quite a few people think that, and you end up having to collect them from the circus with wombat bites.
Oh,
Poor Uncle Diego.
Ooh, Godfather, that's awesome. Roll. There really is an elephant here. Really distracted by how that guy's jerking that fucking little feather duster there. Just constantly jamming it into that big tub, in and out like that. I can't think.
can I borrow your elephant gun?
No, I only loan it out to other big game hunters.
Looks
I
like I
happen
need.
to be a big game hunter.
Ha! If you were a big game hunter, then you would know that elephants are child's play.
What?
Much too easy to hit. Professionals hunt small animals. Ducks or rats.
Then why do you
A
have an
like
elephant
this
gun?
won't do for them. You need something like a high-precision blowpipe for that. Much more precise. Unfortunately, I'm clean out of darts and blowpipes and bees for the nerve poison.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, please. Lend me the elephant gun.
I said no. I only loan it out to other big game hunters.
As the uncle, you get to spoil them. You don't have to worry about the responsibilities of the after effects. Spoil them, my man.
Can you build me a high-precision blowpipe?
Depends. Are you a licensed big game hunter yet?
Yes?
Then show me your license or take a hike.
I'd simply give them back. Exactly.
Oh, please. I need that high-precision blowpipe.
Then show me your license or take a hike.
We need to find a license, or make a fake one.
So, what's tasty today?
Is that
What do you
wombat?
think? Barbecue Thursday is
Oh, Groundhog.
Day.
Wasn't Rampage Monday always Groundhog Day?
No.
That looks like
Barbecue
Roadkill
Thursday,
Groundhog
I'm quite
Day.
Sure.
Well, I'll pass just the same. Yeah, I'm just not big on leftover plot idea. Groundhogs.
I guess we can see why it's never winter in this place. Fucking kill their groundhogs. God damn it. What's all this nonsense with the lights and barbecue?
What's all this nonsense with the lights and the barbecues?
It's what they call Barbecue Thursday.
I'm talking about you guys always turning off both whenever I get close.
Oh, that's perfectly normal. Fire prevention measures. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't planning on it.
Alright, so I need that elephant gun, or I need that blowpipe, and they're not believing me that there's an elephant here.
Well then, bye barbecue.
Yeah, whatever.
We're having barbecued night flow. I can't look at the fucking dead groundhog.
My
How dare you?
prophetic dreams can oracle away all they want. I will never, ever grow a mustache.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the goddamn mustache. Steal the muzzle.
Can I borrow your
Why would you
elephant
ask?
No.
He's not
I
looking.
only loan it out to other big game.
gun? I happen...
Ha! Much too
Yeah, and he's gonna say the
professional.
exact same
Much
things. I get it.
unfortunate.
I get
And
it. No, don't do it
come on.
again.
I said I only loan it.
Alright. So we can't touch that, and now we have... Okay, thankfully the band is one person, so I don't have to talk to every single one of these freaks.
If he would just play with more feeling
I like
and
how
less
clean the art is,
saliva,
though, on them.
he could maybe relax during the breaks.
I'll
What's
bring
going
my
on?
singing
Why
tub.
aren't you playing?
We haven't learned that song up by heart yet. And without light, we can't see the music.
Then why not play something you know by heart?
I think I can come up with something. Our hit, Rudy's Dental Work, went wrong.
Oh, please don't. I've already had to put up with that howling long enough.
Still, much better than having to gaze at your mug all day.
Damn.
Hey, do you think that I suffer from ear potatoes?
Ear potatoes?
If he would just play with more feeling and less saliva, he could maybe relax during the breaks. Come on, play Rudy's Dental Work! Rudy! Rudy!
Oh, please don't. I've already had to put up with that howling long enough.
Still, much better than having to gaze at your mug all day.
Hey!
Alright. And that's all we can do for this section, so we're just gonna ignore everyone's existence, or are we gonna hit them with a wrench?
We are playing for pittance. We are playing for the sake of music.
Does the music know that? Because it sounds like it's playing against you.
Ouch.
What's that meant to be?
I have no idea.
Something that proves I'm a big game hunter, perhaps?
Ha! In your dreams.
Well, they've been pretty accurate lately.
So is that what it is? I have to find something that looks like I hunted it? To prove
What's that
myself?
meant to be?
Something...
I see.
Well, they...
If it's not a card, then I guess it's gonna be an actual animal. So I can't do anything to that elephant until this happens. Wait, is that... They just start playing music when I leave? Oh? Okay. And then they stop playing when I come. But that brush stays on the ground and it seems like I can steal his brush. I don't like the way he's manipulating that brush. I'm not sure I want it. But okay. Well, that's a puzzle thing of its own. I gotta get them to like me or not know that it is me? Is it me specifically that they don't like playing music for? Seems like there's a small moment for me to grab that brush. I wonder if it's a time thing. Grab it. Damn it!
Damn!
Alright, so that's kind of curious. There is a small moment. Oh! As long as I stand here.
In my room, I actually do have bottles which are already growing their own hair.
Okay, so if I stand here, everyone goes to play, and if I try to, they quickly stop.
Damn!
I don't know why I need that brush, but because it's an item, now I must have it. Do they like bubble wrap music?
Not necessary. Nothing's ever broke, at least. Well, nothing valuable to
Have you played the bubble
Not
wrap before?
necessary. Nothing's ever, at least. Well,
I am
nothing.
great at playing the bubble wrap. Play the bubble wrap with them. No? Damn it. If he's distracted, can I steal the muzzle loader? No. God damn it.
Come on. I said I only...
Alright, so we got something here. There's nothing I can do from here right now unless a wrench can somehow magically fly towards one of their heads and knock them out. I'm not opposed to. No.
Does the music? Because it's...
God damn it. Alright. We definitely need to get a lot more items and information before we can do anything. Hey, I remember that worker. No, don't go out. Don't leave. I just wanted to talk to people, you son of a bitch. Alright, so I guess I can talk to anyone here. Wait. Yeah, I can't talk to anyone here. Those two look new. I want to say the green hair's familiar, but I don't. Hey, I remember this jackass, Wenzel. Alright, kind of cool. You get to re-interact with the characters from the first game all over again. Maybe get a better introduction into who they are, or our relationships with them. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, actually, I think I remember that green-haired girl from, with the funny hack guy. There was like a little... an office of some sort, or a business place, where everyone was waiting. I think she was the receptionist, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Pretty sure she was the receptionist. Huh. What's this with the lights changing wherever I go? I hope that's not part of a puzzle I need to keep track of. My brain's not big today. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with your lighting. Alright, alright. So that's a thing. Potato halving machine. Push it. It did literally nothing. Was I supposed to put something into it?
Someone forgot a baked potato. Must be my lucky day.
Alright.
Ouch! That cursed tuber is still glowing hot. I'll have to cool it down somehow.
Bubble wrap? That would just melt.
It's true what they say. When life gives you a potato, you have a potato.
Oh, thanks, thanks. I appreciate that. Maybe grab it with a wrench.
It's true what they... When
Nope.
you
Can't throw junk on it. Can I throw junk in the potato
This
halving?
machine fulfills but one purpose. It halves potatoes. Not everyone can be an all-rounder like me.
Can you have the bubble? There's no point in having
This
the bubble wrap.
machine not every...
Alright, I don't think I have any items that would help out with this shit. Alright, let's finally talk to Rufus and his buddy Rat Boy. Although, there is a honey dispenser here, and I'm automatically distracted.
Huh. The last bees in the southern quadrant at a barbecue Thursday celebration near you for the last 20 years. If this keeps up, humanity will die out before the bees.
And let's touch it.
Ow! Ah, get out of
Beautiful.
here! Damn, that won't work. Same again.
What do you mean same again? Was I supposed to put something on my head? Can I put I can't put anything on my head yet.
All I need for that is my fingers, and normally my beekeeper's hat.
There you go. A beekeeper hat, or something equivalent, I guess. Let's do it again, because I hate this guy.
Ow! Ah, get
Fuck
out of
you,
here!
Rufus.
Damn, that won't work. Same again.
Yeah, I don't think I ever really grew to respect this main character. I don't know if you're supposed to. Like Guybrush Threepwood, he's aloof, but I love that loof. I love that aloofy goof. This guy, I don't think I've ever grown to respect his ass.
That's either my old sidekick Wenzel or a talking jack-o'-lantern.
And how about Rat Boy?
Ah, the poor little rat boy can't even afford proper clothes.
Aw.
My parents say that Sleek Slate is on vogue for the coming autumn season.
So brave.
Did you say on fleek?
My name is Leonardo Alfonso Miguel Garcia de...
Yeah. Rat boy works. No one can remember all that nonsense.
Nonsense? My name has won prizes.
Rat. He's the rat boy.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
Aren't you allowed to play with the other rats?
If you mean the rotten fruit game, I'd love to, but I'm still too young.
That's right, Rufus. The rotten fruit game can only be played by adults.
Did I step in a cricket nest or something? I keep hearing this chirruping from somewhere around my ankle.
Alright. Rotten fruit game.
Yeah, the most rotten game of them all.
Alright. No explanation to what it is.
Wenzel? Is that you? I thought you were a jack-o'-lantern. Honest.
Very funny, but great to see that you decided to join in with Barbecue Thursday after all.
The hell I did. I'm just here to pick Tony up.
Oh yes, the balloon. Have you really thought that one through?
I know. A week in a confined space with her might make me suicidal, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be good for our relationship if I left the planet without her.
I just meant whether you're sure about going through with the whole thing. You've split once before. If your plan fails again, you could break more than just the altimeter, or your nose, or the roof of the kindergarten.
Don't worry, little man. This time, I've thought of everything. I didn't even bother to install an altimeter, for example. Tony trusts me, and rightly so. You'll see.
At least they're not like over-explaining things. It's really weird, 'cause like part 1, they talked way too much. And then part 2, it was a nice balance. And then part 3, they went back to fucking talking way too much. But now, it seems like part 4, they've rectified that again. Or at least toned down how much dialogue there is. So
Hey, Wenzel!
Hey, Roof. You fancy a round?
Alright, so nice to see you again after all this time. What do you mean after all this time? As in 3 games ago? Or did something happen in the story that we haven't been seeing the dude that lives in the same town as us? You'll never believe all the stuff that's happened to me today. I see you took the job in the cesspit. Rotten fruit game? That doesn't sound joy at all. Well then, let the games begin. Why can't Rat Boy play? Because it's only for adults.
Because he's still too young,
said the garden gnome.
That's it?
Why can't the rat...
Because he's...
said the garden.
Okay, that doesn't go away. I guess we gotta get Rat Boy to play. So nice to see you again after all this time.
So nice to see you again after all this time.
But Rufus, we only saw each
exactly,
other
all
yesterday.
right.
You
So they
wanted
play
to
on
borrow a
that.
stepladder, but you ended up using my head instead.
A little mix-up.
You are always making fun of my height.
Well, you have to appreciate the little things in life.
So it's probably a little bit of both. It was them acknowledging that we haven't seen him since the first game, and then they threw in the joke that I've seen you every day. So that's cool. A bit of self-awareness on the devs in that joke. You'll never believe all the stuff that has happened to me today.
You'll never believe all the stuff that's happened to me today.
We saw an elephant, that's it.
Let me guess. You tried to get to Elysium, but you fell down somewhere and you bumped your head?
Beep. Wrong. I had a vision of the future. Then I ran into this scruffy McMuffin guy who had a time machine, and now I'm being terrorized by a pink elephant.
That sounds exciting, but perhaps we shouldn't dismiss the head bump theory?
I see you took the job in the cesspit. Well done. A man should always know his place.
How'd you get on that idea?
The wastewater vat, the smell, your general disposition. I just put 2 and 2 together.
That's not wastewater. The vat is part of the jolly game of rotten fruit. A game with centuries of tradition.
You could have at least changed the water.
Alright,
Rotten
explain
fruit
the game.
That doesn't sound jolly at all. More like someone should maybe take a thick book with them when they take a dump.
It's quite simple. Each player tries to place 3 or 4 of their fruit type in one row.
Without gloves, you get boils from just watching.
Rats are the bigger problem. Those critters are just mad for rotten fruit.
Ugh. Why would anyone ever want to play that?
Because the winner will receive an almost brand new small game hunter's license from the estate of the previous year's champion. That's why the game is only 18 plus. Well, and because every participant is automatically qualified to take part in the adult tombola.
Yeah, and a round of infectious diseases roulette.
I didn't get any. My mind's wandering way too much. I didn't get any of that.
Rotten fruit? More like someone should maybe take a thick book with them when they take a dump.
It's quite simple. Each player tries to place 3 or 4 of their fruit type in one row.
Without gloves?
Rats are the bigger those critters are just...
Ugh. Why would
Because the winner will receive an
Small game
almost
hunter's
brand new
license. Okay, there it
why
is. That's the
game is
important
only-
information I needed. Game hunter's license.
And because every participant...
Yeah, and a round of...
Alright, so let's play.
Well then, let the games begin.
Is this a
You
minigame?
have someone to play against?
Oh, play
yeah, I knew there
against?
was something.
God damn it. That's why we need Rat Boy to play.
Why can't the rat...
Because he's...
said the garden.
How are we gonna make Rat Boy an adult? That sounds wrong. I don't want to do that.
I have to be going. My coat is slowly starting to smell like your tub.
I don't want to take his innocence away. Alright. Can I just touch it?
Well then.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well then. Oh yeah.
Alright, maybe I can ask around and get someone else to join me, but we at least got one more mysterious area to go to before I get stumped and what I'm supposed to do.
Then explain
Oh, shit.
it to me again. What exactly do you see in that food? Huh? Rufus, he's not the right man for you. Is he even a man? Huh?
We're gonna beat the shit out of that guy.
I'd say he's more a complete loser.
Shut your trap, Lotto.
Guy's got no job, no manners, and the biggest thing he hasn't got, a future.
Well, you don't got a
I'm
nose.
warning you, Lotto. Don't diss my friend.
My dude does.
Come on, Tony. Do you really trust in that good-for-nothing?
You heard Tony, Lotto. Leave her in peace.
No, I want to know. Do you really believe he's gonna get you two to Elysium? Huh? You're more likely to see me in a dress.
Oh, that is him, isn't
Last
it?
time, Lotto. Shut your
Lotto.
mouth.
You could have the pick of anyone, Tony. If only you'd open your eyes, you would see this. This here is a man. A real man.
Lotto, please.
A manly, beardy man.
The furniture is brand new.
How about it? You want to touch my beard? Huh? Chickadee, chickadee.
Okay, these places I remember, but I don't remember them being
Funny, I have
on the
this
map that they
twinge in
are.
My leg. I wonder if that means we're gonna have a storm.
It's funny that you mentioned Storm. So did Rufus.
Lotto?
Lotto? That's how Lotto becomes
what
a girl?
happened to you?
You can call me Lottie from now on.
Huh. Alright, I remember Lotto in part 3 and referencing that Lotto used to be, was a dude and put on a dress for some kind of disguise. Does that mean we never met Manly Lotto in the first game? Or is this an alternate dimension? Maybe this is not even, like, the past. Maybe it's an alternate dimension at this point. Because, like, this area is similar, but it's all designed, like, it's in different places. And pretty sure we met Lotto before he became Lottie, but it's making it seem like he was Lottie before the first game. I need to play the first game again to make sure or something. Interesting. Alright, so that explains a bit of what's going on in part 3. Weird.
Lotto looks different. Does he have a new hat?
Once again, Princess Peach, that was actually the third game. They had a whole Super Mario reference in the third game, where I turned one character into, I think, Peach, another character into Mario, and another character into Donkey Kong. And there was a whole freaking bar scene. They actually, funny enough, did touch upon that, so you're not far off.
Hey, Lotto.
Call me
Lottie.
Call me Lottie.
You sad little sap.
So you're really a lady now?
Why? What's
What's wrong with that?
Did I say there was anything wrong with that? On the contrary, congratulations on this bold step. You know, to be honest, I've always had the feeling there was a great woman somewhere inside of you.
you calling me fat?
What? No!
Oh, sorry. I just feel so insecure.
This is such a big step into the unknown.
Don't worry, big steps have always been your trademark.
Hey, it'll be totally awesome if it
Would be totally awfully sweet of you if you gave me a leg up with
an honest evaluation.
Sure, as long as it's not a leg over.
So, is there anything about the new
But you were four of them.
Dude
Jeez.
is improving.
Let me think.
You don't have a bust. Your legs are too hairy. Your voice is too masculine. This is strangely a strange time to be playing this game with these jokes. I think you're fine the way you are. Yeah, that's the one. I think you're fine the way you are.
I think you're fine the way you are.
That's the proper response. But at the same time, your legs are fucking hairy. Wait, let me have another look at you.
Let me have another look at... Maybe I can think of something else you could improve.
Why?
Completely honest.
What you need is a complete makeover.
What you need is a
We
complete makeover.
need to make you
We can go
shine.
shopping,
Whoa, what
try
the?
on different clothes,
All right.
to groovy music, while I stand in front of the fitting room making eloquent facial expressions. Like this. Or this. Or this. Finally, it's off to a beauty salon and...
Stop! 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 I'm sorry to curb your enthusiasm, but there's absolutely nothing to say. I have to slip straight into media stereotypes just because I'm a lady now. One transformation is more than enough for one day.
Aw, man.
We do actually have to go through all of them.
You don't have a bust.
Rufus, control those wandering eyes. It's very unbecoming.
Could be, but where would Lotto have looked? Put your hand on your heart and tell me it's not half a dirty turnip too close.
You're right. Maybe I should remove the underwire from my manly men's corset. I've been constricted by this symbol of androcracy for long enough. Here, be a sweetheart and get this thing out of my sight!
Ooh, we're getting an item? I guess we had to go through all the dialogue options, as much as I didn't want to.
Your legs are too hairy.
Oh my goodness. You're right. It's a good job I haven't thrown my razor away yet.
Oh,
Ow! Ah!
I didn't need to see
Darn,
that.
that hurts. Ah!
Good job. Hang in there.
Ah! Oh, damn it, I'm dying! Ah!
I feel for you, buddy.
What? Oh, I just mean...
Oh, this sure stings.
Crybaby.
Is there anything else?
Your legs are still too hairy?
Your legs are still too hairy.
Was I supposed to do something?
It's just... I need something. If only I'd held on to my laser hair
Wow.
remover.
Lotto had his hair roots lasered?
It was in a cycling, okay?
Alright.
Your voice is too masculine.
Whose voice is too masculine?
Did I say masculine? No, a Valkyrie-like. That's what I wanted to say.
Better.
Alright.
I think you're fine the way you are.
Damn straight.
Oh, you
Charmer.
Can you lend me your razor?
Could you lend me your razor?
not while I still look like
A trash Canadian lumberjack!
Excuse me?
Although I would probably have more success with a chainsaw than this blunt thing!
This is one of the things that really threw me off with the story in this game. You just referenced Canadian lumberjacks. I could have sworn we're not on fucking Earth. I don't get it. It's such a weird fucking thing. Are we or are we not on fucking Earth? Is this the future of the Earth? I'm so confused by the storyline of this game, because I could have sworn so many times they make it reference like we're not on Earth, but then they make references to things that only exist on fucking Earth. I don't get it. The writing is so weird sometimes, man. And how dare you call Canadian lumberjacks trash Canadian lumberjacks? How dare you?
Who did this to you?
What do you mean, who did this to you? I feel completely liberated. It's as if I've been trapped in an ugly great cocoon of ice for years. And now I've finally melted and been reborn as a beautiful
blue whale.
Butterfly!
Tony really demasculated him.
Butterfly. That's
Jeez.
exactly what I meant to say.
Right. Later, Gator.
Right. Later, Gator.
In a wild crocodile?
Oh, I meant, of course, my deepest respect, ma'am.
Toodaloo!
Alright, let's leave this poor lumberjack alone.
That all seems strangely familiar.
The blast map. Alright, let's go see Tony.
A darts champion like myself can also play with cheap, poorly balanced darts. Just makes it harder to hit the board.
I guess I'm taking it. Screw you, bartender. This is mine now. Can I play it?
A duck never gets old.
Interesting. Let's try to combine things.
I don't need... With a little... I'll just note that down in my secret quest log.
Wait, what?
With a little leisure, I could definitely beef that thing up big. I'll
Okay.
just note that down. Not necessary. Nothing's ever broken in my coat. At least, nothing valuable. Well,
Alright. Can I throw it at the board? Ooh.
and...
Oh, shit. Rufus is actually good at something.
Bullseye. That's won you the darts championship. Here, take the first prize.
Prize? Oh boy! What is it?
That was quick and easy.
Power inverter.
Oh, are you kidding me? A power inverter. Do I need two? Because I need... There's 2 slots in the contraption that requires it. Hey!
In my dream, I was constantly playing around with, but there, I'm obviously already deviating from...
The script of destiny.
Now would have been the perfect time for one of those dum-dum-dums.
Alright.
I can't invert anything except for my... Huh, who would have guessed? Lotto and I have the same cup size.
Alright. So... Oh, I can't take the dart back. That's all that was? That was the puzzle? Take the dart off the board and put it back? That was ingenious.
A duck never gets old.
Surprised Tony hasn't noticed me walking in. I guess I'm not that important to her. Oh, there's his beard. God damn. That's
Who
rough.
throws away a perfectly functional beard? It's still in great shape.
Well, we got a free beard. And a free straw?
In hindsight, I guess you could have seen the whole thing with Lotto coming.
And the glass? Just stealing everything, eh? Why didn't you just take the glass with the straw? Oh, that's a lot of items off the bat. I might... Ah, I see. Some of this is in the makings of making the rat boy a man. I'm gonna put that beard on the rat boy, aren't I? Like, flakes of skin still attached to the beard.
Who throws away a it's still
That's disgusting.
I just remembered the coolest joke about that, but it's so old it has a beard of its own.
Alright.
Straws.
Weird. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of items now. I hate when games give you so many items. But I barely have, like, any puzzles to solve.
I'll just leave that right where it is. No matter how hard I try, I can't imagine any situation whatsoever where I could find a use for this crap. I'll just leave that no matter... Gnat's piss. The only thing to drink on the planet. You'll never come up with anything new.
Nat's piss. Alright. So in the first game, this gets opened up to show like another shopkeeper of some sort. Can't remember. Alright, a lot of fucking items. No idea what to do with them. Except for the beard, maybe.
Alonzo. I'll miss him. I wonder if I can put everything on a tab in Elysium.
Hey, Rufus.
Hey, Lonzo.
Same as usual?
Quite the contrary. I want something new, something else, something exciting.
You're out of luck there. I've only got the same as always. Nat's piss.
Then why do you even ask?
Well, normally people only ever want what they already know.
Ordinary people, maybe. But I'm having none of that. Not me. You hear me? Not me!
I didn't need to hear it. Alright, I guess the only person to talk to is Lottie. I like how the stools all have different bases for what it's penetrating, for what's been jammed into. Lottie's looking the most unsafe of them all. Or Tony,
Sometimes I
rather.
wonder whether taking her to Elysium is really such a good idea. Miss Manners, she's not. Hi there, Snuggle Bunny.
What did we agree about Snuggle Bunny?
That she's a choleric little viper with a delectable derriere?
Derriere.
I was trying to make the point that I didn't want you giving me a pet name. However, good answer.
Ooh, close up.
Do you have any idea what happened to
She
Lyle?
rolling
Let's just
tobacco?
say he went a step too far.
Yeah, I keep saying that kind of thing can end up badly, but you still insist that I take out the garbage.
I meant that figuratively.
What? Wait, that was you? Why?
He said some ugly things.
Ugly duckling ugly or your mama ugly?
I'm beginning to think I hit the wrong one.
She's gonna be rolling that fucking cigarette forever. I don't think she's that skilled at it. Or she just likes putting her fingers in tobacco, I guess. I don't know what pleasure someone can get. I know some people like tobacco fingers.
About your crystal.
Let me guess, all these dialogue choices are gonna be useless.
Yeah, I gotta pack those as well.
Oh, there it is. Nice. And wait,
Did you get the bubble wrap?
Well, yeah.
but there was 5 other things to say.
But
Where are you going? The glasses broke. I totally forgot I wanted to make room for the glasses. I'll take care of the glasses. Can we just leave the glasses here?
Can't we just leave the glasses here?
do we really want to have this conversation again? I'm giving up a lot here. And all this for the rapidly diminishing chance that you will get us to Elysium against all possible odds. My only condition. I want to take my grandmother's glasses with us.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a long trip. Not that something's gonna happen to them.
You said it was safe.
It is, but there's always a small risk. And I'm sure they have some really outstanding glasses on Elysium.
Either I come with the glasses or not at all.
I really don't understand this. So, she does want to go to Elysium. She does like the idea of leaving the place to go there. She knows I'm a doofus and I cannot be trusted. She is a mechanic of herself, and yet for some reason, she's putting all of this into my hands. I'm the one who has to create a contraption that gets us to Elysium, even though she's the fucking mechanic, and she thinks I'm an idiot. Maybe she's not so bright after all. Maybe she's got a few screws loose herself.
The glasses broke.
I know you're only kidding, because you know that our relationship is dependent on those glasses, as well as your ability to drink without a straw.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, it was a joke. A funny...
Not funny.
Absolutely, totally not at all funny joke, right?
That's definitely thing people do sometimes, where it's like, they know you're gonna fuck up, so they let you fuck up, just so they can say, yeah, you're a fuck up. One of those. She's fucking gaslighting me.
I'll take care of the glasses.
Rufus, we've already been over this. That's a task which is no match for your abilities.
What do you mean?
Well, you'll break them.
That's absurd! And even if I did, I'd find a way to undo it.
You always want the impossible, but you lay one finger on my glasses and you'll have overstepped the line. Understood?
I totally forgot I wanted to make room for the glasses.
Totally forgot. I
So
wanted
you're gonna
to make
sit
room
back
for the
down and
glasses.
unroll her
Just sit back
her
down and
cigarette?
relax while I take care of it, okay?
Just hurry up.
So she goes back, sits back down, and rolls another. What the hell? That's, I mean, at least they put the animation in there that she puts the cigarette away to get another one to roll up, but it's like, logically that makes no sense. Why is she fucking unrolling the cigarette that she just had rolled? Alright, can I get the other 5 dialogue choices? There we go. Fuck, I have to go through all of that just to get my dialogue choices back. Okay.
You'll never believe what happened today.
Oh no. What have you gone and done now?
Nothing.
Just way too much noise
No
happening in this
fires
game.
or explosions?
No.
Anyone injured or horribly burnt? Animals count too, you know.
Nothing of the sort.
Well then, you're right. I don't believe you.
Like, it's an auditorial... Fuck, I had the proper term for it. God damn it, I just lost the term to explain. It's just like... It's an overblown of the senses on the auditorial level. It's too much. The balloon is ready for... after... I got to tell you about my dream.
I have got to tell you about my dream.
Can't that wait until after we've left?
Well, maybe so. But it was totally awesome.
They aren't gonna want to blow up Deponia to bits. We broke up.
We broke up.
Yeah. I often dream that too. At last! A week without the kitchen going up in flames.
Well, it wasn't quite like that. Somehow, I was still living with you.
Oh, so more like a nightmare.
The Organon wanted to blow Deponia to bits, but I sure showed them where the wombat's teeth hang.
Perhaps it's some kind of expression of repressed self-loathing. I'm just saying that because you always end up blowing everything up.
Self-loathing? Don't be silly!
She doesn't even look me in the eyes when we talk. There's no love here.
Surprising, but in my dream, all of the Organon were clones of me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I had almost made it to Elysium.
But then your human love went and got in the way. You always say that when your plans fail.
But this time it really was like that.
You mean in your dream?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was just all so realistic.
So the next time you aren't quite sure, if one of your plans appears to be realistic, it's highly likely to be just a dream.
I met an Elysium, a real orbit pixie.
Are you getting back at me for dreaming about Cowboy Dodo?
Oof.
You dream about Cowboy Dodo?
Every woman dreams of Cowboy Dodo.
Oh, I think he was in my dream too.
Do I need to be worried then?
It wasn't that kind of dream. Quite the opposite. I really gave him a pounding.
Oh.
Huh? In the end, I sacrificed my life to save Deponia.
You, of all people.
Why not? Do I need to remind you that I donated my lymphatic system for medical research?
That doesn't count. They only want it so they can work out how you got the spaghetti in there. Also, you hardly did it out of the milk of human kindness. You did it for a subscription to Surgeons Weekly.
I only read it for the articles. Honest. At the end, I was old, and there was snow everywhere.
I thought you had sacrificed yourself.
True. It somehow doesn't fit. I must have survived. But at what price? Everything was so hopelessly broken that I finally blew Deponia to smithereens. That must have been by far the longest, sickest nightmare in history.
I don't know. We've been together a while now, haven't we?
Oh, you've never understood any of my dreams.
The more you tell me, the prouder I am of that fact.
Jeez, that was a lot of dialogue just for jokes. God damn it, I'm looking for fucking puzzles here. No getting back to my dream. About your crystal glasses. How about this?
The balloon is ready for liftoff.
Even though it's a clear lie and
You
have to
really
reset
did
everything
it?
again.
Of course. What kind of stupid question was that?
Nothing exploded?
Not yet.
Or burned down?
Nope.
Or got broken?
Well,
2 out of 3. Much better than expected.
Alright, we're done talking to her.
enough talk. Let's go.
Yeah, why not?
What? No cynical comments?
But there's nowhere to go. We still have shit to do.
Not today. I've just about had enough of this place. I can hardly wait to get out of here.
Finish that? Yeah, there you go. Roll it up. Let's go.
Come on. on, Titch. I still have to pack my crystal glasses and say bye to Pops.
Oh, the glasses.
What?
Well,
She's gonna unroll that
see,
cigarette for the second time.
glasses?
And roll a third cigarette for no reason.
I totally forgot. I wanted to make room for the glasses. Just sit back down and relax while I take care of it, okay?
Just hurry up.
Alright, so we're done with all that, I guess. There's nothing else we can do in here. Let me just check in case. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do in here. Wait, is that a knee? Throttle limiter? Wait, what is
The
that?
throttle limiter. The spoil sport of the paramechanical component world.
Can I have it?
Hey, keep your hands off. Those are the darts championship winnings.
Damn it. I have to win again, but they won't let me dart it again. Can I just throw something at it?
I don't need any gimmicks to cheat it.
Well, I can't seem to grab it back again.
Never gets old.
Is there something here I'm supposed to slot in? No? Must be another thing I can dart at it. Maybe like Robin Hood style, split right down the middle. Alright, so I did notice that there was 2 slots in that machine, so I guess we're gonna have to get the throttle limiter. Eventually. Poor Lottie. Village center, and there's not really much I can do. Alright, now it's time to try everything on everything until we get some kind of solution. Potato having machine. Is there anything I want to have? The inverter.
This machine fulfills not
Okay,
everyone
I get
can
it.
be-
I get it. Still a hot potato. How does one grab a hot potato?
It's true what they say. When life gives you a...
Life gives you a potato, you have a potato. A straw in the potato?
It's true what
Nope.
they... When you have...
A beard for the potato?
Yes, unfortunately, the beard is too big for the potato.
But it would be funny. Bra, underwire.
I always used to make potato astronauts. I think I still have the touch.
Okay. I have no idea what that has to do with anything. Alright, so I still can't get that goddamn potato. Do have the bubble wrap, which is definitely for the glasses. Especially because I think Tony mentioned it was for the glasses. So you can't do anything here. Yeah, gotta put some potatoes in there. Let's try giving the beard to the rat boy.
So you want to be a rat man?
Well, not really.
Then I have just the thing for you.
But he said not really.
What are you doing? That's not going to hold like that.
True.
I had a
The plan
feeling.
Still needs a little fine tuning. I'll be right back.
God damn
and
it.
don't you go sneaking off into the sewers.
That's why I was trying to put the wire over the beard. I was hoping it would like act as a holder.
I just...
No, how about the straw?
That's right. There are still crumbs in this beard.
Ew. No. Oh.
Nope, just beard dandruff.
Why did he suck off that beard? What the fuck? Why? That's so wrong.
This glass is neither half full nor half empty. It's completely empty. I guess that makes me a where's my refill kind of guy.
I wonder if I can get a refill.
In hindsight, I guess you could have seen the whole thing with...
Alright. I can't do much yet. I don't know if I want to give Lottie back his things. I think he's happy the way he is.
Oh, it's your beard. Huh, I thought it was a dead tribble.
What the? Is that my beard?
Oh, it's your beard. Huh,
Smash a glass over Lottie's head?
how about a little...
I'll take a rain check. You wouldn't catch me dead in there again today.
I understand.
What? You haven't got a stitch to wear either.
Alright. Can I get a free refill?
Can I borrow that for a short while?
A while as like my juicer, or a while like earn with my grandmother's ashes?
What do you mean? I haven't returned either one of those yet.
Yes, but you've only had the juicer for 2 years.
Yeah, well, who says that I still have it?
I wonder if there's a bunch of stuff back at my place that I need to go get or check out. Alright. Maybe there's something that reverses? I do have a power inverter. I don't know where the main power circuit for all of this is. It's possible. If I do find it, I can reverse how the electricity works. And I'll be able to get whatever that, for whatever reason we need the bottle brush.
If he would just play with more feeling.
Alright. Was there anything that we could do for him?
To stagger through the.
I have to talk to everyone again to remind myself what they might need.
Hi again.
Found a way to make me remember.
I'll find a way to make. I should probably ask McChronicle about that.
Oh yeah, that's why I have to go talk and get more information. Smash a glass over his head.
Maybe you should drink some water every now and then.
My last drink had an ice cube in it. Isn't that good enough?
Yeah, sure. I think that probably counts.
That's what I tell myself. Okay, maybe this will refresh his memory.
Tuck will never be a tinkerer. For that, you need brains, skill, and the gift of being able to correctly assess your own abilities.
I really wanted to hit him across the head with it. Nope. Parking offender. Okay. Junction. Oh, the glass is completely broken until I reverse time. That's right. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to go back in time. Now that I have a lot more items. Oh! Wait, yeah, that was always on there. Don't have anything that can burn yet. No. I'm taking a guess everything I can do right now is got to do with, whatchamacallit. The time traveling guy.
These cryptic signs have been becoming more and more and for some reason, they all...
Right.
I hope his problems with reverse gear are limited to spatial dimensions.
Alright. So this is something I know I can do with, but I only have one of two objects that I'm aware of. Right.
Hey, that could fit, but
No
which way around? Nah, whatever. I'm sure it doesn't matter.
Chill back mode! Just lean back and enjoy the cool atmosphere, man.
Man.
Hey, got it on the first try. I'm obviously on a winning streak.
Okay, but I can't do anything with it. Because I need this.
A compartment for paramechanical components.
Yeah.
Power inverters, strengtheners. Huh. What we need here is a suitable container.
Oh, like a glass? Oh, we actually got something.
Thanks, man. That was real necessary.
The hell, did he just take a dump? Can I just take it back? No? Okay, it's still stuck there forever.
That's locked in place.
Alright, so we got a glass device.
Straws.
For some reason. Alright. Ooh, I guess. How about this place? Why can't we get in?
What? Burnett has already closed up? Aw, I wanted emergency flares in case my highly flammable gas balloon catches fire.
So I guess the power inverter is not for inverting the lights. Chrono car, crank, dude. Alright.
Hey, Mac, do you have a minute?
Take a
Given
quick
the
piss.
context, would you like to rephrase that question?
I'll take that as a yes.
The last guy. Oh! How can I remember everything after we turn the crank and no one else does?
How come we remember everything after turning the crank and no one else does?
Yes. Wait a minute. That is actually an astoundingly good question. So, I've invented this very complicated headgear for this purpose, but you...
Your tinfoil hat protects your memory?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
For an egghead brain box, maybe. Case solved for me. Dr. Gizmo had to implant this metal plate after someone sabotaged my catapult plan.
Well, that could be a factor, but the screening only works if the hat is also lined with straw.
Oh.
Did that Dr. Gizmo insert straw into you as well?
Straw?
Oh, well, main thing, it works, right?
The hell? Is that something I can use? I haven't found any straw. I don't think I have anything that's made out of metal. But apparently that's a main
How does
component.
the memory thing work again?
I am wearing a tinfoil hat stuffed
Stuffed
with
with straw.
How you
Can I
do
just
it is
steal it?
beyond me.
The ways of Rufus.
Unfathomable. Yes, they are. Alright.
I need to get rid.
Perhaps you should visit a doctor.
No, I can't expect any help from. I'm banned from his clinic because.
Let's turn back time again.
I don't know. It seems less and less like it. Are you sure you're well?
I have
You
no
realize
idea.
Everything that you've done since the accident will be reversed.
Oh no, no. Wait, does that mean all the items, talking to people, getting the beard? Will my items stay though? God damn it. Right, let's just wait a bit.
I hate.
Alright, let's
Hey,
do
Matt,
it.
Give it. I'll take that. Do we want it right?
Whatever, I can do over
Whatever.
again.
I get. The main thing is that the glasses remain intact.
Well, yes, but perhaps with a bit more preparation, one could.
Too late.
One, too late. Alright. Like, I really want that bubble wrap on the ground.
Nino,
Oh,
let me
God.
through. I'm a prophet.
Why is that so loud?
Huh? Here we go again.
Rufus, are you there?
Where else?
Shall we have another go?
Jeez.
I can hardly wait.
I can't use my items. Alright, this was all dependent on whether or not I can use my items. Although I feel like we're seeing a lot more than we did before.
Stop.
You sure? I don't think I'm positioned quite right yet. Is there not a bit more room there?
Still lots of room. You hardly moved.
Then why are you shouting stop?
Stop.
You sure? I don't think. Is there not a bit?
Still lots. You hardly moved.
Then why are?
Alright.
Come on. Come on. Stop.
You sure? I don't. Is there not?
Still lots of. You hardly.
Then what?
I don't want to do it.
Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ha! Hey, show yourself, you pigeon-hearted pachyderm. Hello?
No, no. Let me do things before he breaks things. No.
I can't believe this is happening.